Hello everybody, Spooky Sandwoman here. Thank you for checking out episode 21 of Mass Effect. Last episode, we found Matriarch Benezia, and we kinda killed her. Though we also learned that Saren brainwashes you, technically, into doing what he wants. She tried to fight, but it didn't happen. I'm assuming we go through here because this is green. Yep. Is this the way out? Like, out? So many doors. Oh, this was that emergency exit. Alright, let's go. Those people that we met, are they dead? They're probably dead. Back to Central Station, please. As you notice, I put Rex back to his original armor. I realized that in the heat of my Power Rangers moment, I guess you could say, because we all look similar, that his armor that he had was better with stats. So I'm like, let's just, here, wear your normal stuff. If I find anything better, I'll put you in that.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
There's no point. We haven't found it yet, dummy.
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The Commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the Commander resign when I wasn't looking?
The look I'm giving her is like, bitch, please. If you say another fucking word, I'm gonna fucking explode. Enough!
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Fallout?
Crew, dismissed.
Novelia report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
No, not this time.
Don't bother.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Alright, now that we've done another story mission, why not? Let's talk to people. Because I'm sure everyone has something else to say. If this would stop loading. Thank you. Open the door, please. I guess we should talk to Caden first, get that out of the way. Because God knows I don't want to talk to you. Blah.
Anything you need, Commander?
Looking for personal input, sir.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
Well, I know about the stonewalling. Who? Huh?
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Can't you get a new one? I don't know how you work, Caden.
You ever thought about going back under the knife? Maybe get an upgrade?
No thanks, Commander. One slip and you can't remember your own name. The L2s spike higher anyway. My abilities would drop with pain-free L3s. But it'd be a cold day before I turn myself over to a Canadic subsidiary.
Angry?
You distrust them that much?
You know the records about the biotic trading out on Jump Zero? They're all classified, because the Alliance made mistakes. After first contact, Canadics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Canadics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
You do what you have to do. To be honest, I'm really not paying attention to what he's saying because I couldn't care less.
I'm sure Canadics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus.
Oh, and
Real
he's
hard
never
on us.
going to shut up.
He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Did they ever bust the guy?
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties.
Yeah,
Commander.
ancient stuff. You're like,
Make
what,
history,
29?
Not rehash it.
Bye.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
That was a waste of my time. You know what, next time I'm not even going to talk to him, because why bother? I still don't plan on romancing anyone this playthrough. Well, at least in Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 2 and 3, hell yeah. As much as I would love to do Garrus, there's a character you meet in the second game that I have not romanced yet, and I want to, because he's badass. And to any of you who's played the game, might know who I'm talking about, but if you haven't, I guess you'll just have to wait until I play it, or play it for yourself. Wow, the way I said that sounded really condescending. I'm so sorry. Hey, Rex.
What do you want, Shepard?
Personal inquiry, please.
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Wow. Like?
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
So why leave?
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
Really?
What happened?
I was betrayed.
Oh no!
I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us.
How old are you, Rex?
They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What about you?
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
But what about Jared?
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate
Yeah, Jared. That's how he pronounced it, right?
He didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
And you went.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
You pappy?
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest.
Oh my god, Rex.
That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
Oh! Bye!
So long, Rex.
Jesus Christ, Rex. You are... something. Can't find the word right now, but I will find it at some point. Hey, Ashley.
Commander?
Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later,
No,
sis.
he's not.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Caden, you two go and get together so I don't have to hear any of his bullshit.
Are you interested in the lieutenant, Chief?
Fraternization is against regulations, ma'am. Don't ask, don't tell. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
You should tell me about your family.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Sounds familiar?
I was an only child, but I get the idea. At least one of my parents was always on duty.
Yeah, military families, eh?
Oh yeah, I
With
forgot
schedules like
my
that,
parents
it's a
are
wonder
alive.
we ever have kids anymore. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Your dad was gone a lot?
Sounds like your father wasn't around much. Wasn't your family stationed?
Whoa, chihuahuas!
Dad always wanted to serve in space.
Sorry.
But he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there.
Why not?
I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
I could be a real dick. But... I guess I shouldn't. Tennyson, right?
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Really?
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
From the afterlife?
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Of course not. Why would it be?
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter, only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
That's okay. Bye.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Also, too, I want to just talk a little bit about what Ashley was saying. If you believe in God, that's cool. If you don't, that's cool. Just don't be a dick to people. That's it. That's just what I had to say. Garrus! How's my Tyrion brah doing?
Commander, good to see you.
Personal
You've
questions.
been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
Anything specific?
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
How so?
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
Oh. Really?
So what was it?
Both, actually. But it took us a while to figure that out.
What did you find?
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Salarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Okay, why Krogan testicles?
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage.
Oh,
It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
Sorry, I'm trying to do the math. Never mind. What about the doctor?
What'd you do about the geneticist?
No, from a doctor.
I
who,
brought in some of
course,
his
'cause I don't
employees
think
for
you would do
interrogation
something
to
like
see if
that.
I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Interviewing?
You mean threatening? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
Test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the
Jeez.
victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
Bastard.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
What?
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
What?
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
Idiots.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
You're right.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing they'd died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Should give it to me, we'll find him.
I'll check out the coordinates when I
And
get a
kill
chance.
him!
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I'm gonna be there when you find him.
Hell yeah, let's go! Hey, I'll talk to you after I talk to Tali. Tali. Hi!
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better! Oh, I love her so much.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Saren's our top priority,
But with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
Don't worry, you will.
We've still got a long
I'm sure
way
we'll
to
find
go.
a whole bunch
You'll
of
find something to
stuff
take
that the
back.
flotilla would like.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
And why is that?
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
Are you a princess?
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that
Oh.
way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
That's a lot of pressure.
That must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
What if we save the galaxy? Will that be enough for your dad?
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian's ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest
if we
dream
save
is
the
that one
galaxy.
day we'll return
Like,
to our homeworld
yeah,
and
good
drive
job,
out the
you.
Geth.
You saved
But
us
even
from
if
all
we stop
dying.
Saren, that's
To
not
bring
going
back
to
a
happen.
ship?
There's still millions of Geth behind the veil.
No, I saved
Until
the
they're
galaxy.
gone, our exile will continue.
So what's the answer? I'm so sorry, Dolly.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
Alright, bye, Tali.
I should go.
See you later.
You're so cute. God, I love her. She's so freaking adorable. Hey, requisitions dude.
Looking for supplies?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
I'm good. Alright. Oh gosh, I almost forgot about Liara. Oh, so sorry. Alright, let's go. Talk to Liara. I always forget about her because she's so distanced from everyone else. Hey!
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
You don't feel bad at all? She was kind of your mom. Oh.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
It's Saren's
I
fault.
blame Saren, and if I were you, I'd want revenge.
We have enough reason to stop Saren. I do not need to add revenge to the list. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Aww. Tell me more about
Maybe
yourself.
we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
Well, you guys live for centuries. We're lucky if we live to one.
We don't have the luxury of time. And Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination.
We do.
It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
That's still insulting. How is that insulting? But intimidating?
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want.
Yeah.
It is
sounds
up to
about right.
people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
Me?
Why me?
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did on Torfin. I cannot even imagine how horrible that must have been, but you did what had to be done.
You could have asked.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again.
Nah, you're
I
fine.
wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
I want to believe that.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant Valenko.
Oh no. No, 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 no. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. How many more times do I have to say it? Nope, no. Ha! No. Kaidan. Kaidan's special, but not the special that I want. It ain't serious.
The Lieutenant and I are just friends. Nothing more.
Okay,
My
maybe I
mistake,
might
then.
romance
I
Liara.
am not as adept at understanding human relationships
I don't
as I
know.
thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or
Oh!
was
Oh!
I wrong about
Oh!
that too?
Oh! Oh, I don't know. Oh. See, I've never gone through a Mass Effect playthrough without romancing anyone. At least in this game. I don't know what will happen. I'm afraid it's just gonna be really boring. Wow, this is tough. I really love you, Liara, but I just want to be friends.
I'm not interested in you in that way, Liara.
This is very embarrassing for me, Commander. Please, let's talk about something else.
I'm sorry.
I should
I'm
go.
so sorry, Liara.
Goodbye, Commander.
I do love you. Your romance path is very adorable. And with that embarrassing note, I'm gonna end the episode off here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. Share with your friends if they like horrible, awkward confessions of adoration. Alright, bye-bye!